Hello everyone, welcome to the driving theory test in English part 4. Coming to the first question, when do we drive at an abnormally reduced speed? There are three options: when driving at a speed lower than the minimum permitted, when driving at a speed lower than the maximum allowed, when driving at a speed higher than the minimum allowed. As there is a maximum allowed speed of the road, there is minimum allowed speed also for the same. So if we drive below the minimum allowed speed, that is known as abnormally reduced speed. So A answer is the correct answer when driving at a speed lower than the minimum permitted. Next, driving on a highway at 120 km per hour in heavy rain is driving at a speed A inadequate, B prohibited, or C appropriate. Yes, it's true that the maximum allowed speed on highway is 120 km. But when circumstances, for example, like weather conditions are not good, heavy rain, so if still we are driving at 120 km in heavy rain or snowing, it is known as inappropriate or inadequate. So A answer is the correct answer. Driving below the minimum allowed speed. Can it be a risk factor? There are three options. No, since it is always considered an appropriate speed. No, never. Yes, an abnormally low speed can cause accident. As we know, there are maximum speed limits and minimum speed limits of the road. So if we drive below the minimum allowed speed, it can cause accident. So C answer is the correct answer. Yes, an abnormally low speed can cause accident. So it is risky. What is the maximum speed at which a moped can travel? That is 45 km per hour. Moped can travel at a maximum speed limit of 45 km per hour. Does excessive speed affect our ability to anticipate? Three options are there. No, it only affects our ability to react. Yes, by reducing it. Yes, by increasing it. As the speed increases, our ability to anticipate the surrounding decreases. So the answer B, yes, by reducing it, is the correct answer. On a highway with three lanes in each direction, what safety distance should a car leave with the vehicle in front? 50 meters, the one that allows the vehicle to stop in the event of sudden braking and allows other to move forward safely. The one that allows the vehicle to stop in the event of sudden braking of the one in front without colliding with it. C answer is the correct answer. In a traffic stop with stopped vehicle, is it allowed to use a mobile phone? Mobile phone use is prohibited in a vehicle. So let's see the options. Only if you have a hand-free device that does not require headphones. Yes, if the immobilization lasts for more than 2 minutes. Yes, because the vehicle is not moving. So A answer is the correct answer. Only if you have hands-free device that does not require headphones. From this signal, drive at least 30 km per hour. You can see the circle in a blue and it is indicated the speed sign. So it is a mandatory sign, compulsory sign. So if they are showing the minimum speed, you have to drive at least 30 km per hour. It is mandatory over there. So A answer is the correct answer. What does the arrow painted on the road indicate? The lane in which it is located ends soon, the branch direction of the next exit, the proximity of continuous line. The arrow on the road indicates you that if you are driving on a left lane, you come to your own lane, to the right lane, because the longitudinal line is going to become a solid line. So the C answer, the proximity of the continuous line, is the correct answer. A pedestrian crossing. At a pedestrian crossing, is it allowed to stop for a park? No, it is completely prohibited. So A answer is the correct answer. What does this sign indicate? Arrow in a square. This sign indicates mandatory direction on a road with one or more lanes. It allows you to change the direction but not sense. Prohibits changing direction and sense. This is the direction of one-way road. It allows you to change the direction to left or right but not sense the U-turn. So B answer is the correct answer. Do pedestrians have the same rights as drivers to use public roads? Yes, pedestrians also have the same rights. So B answer is the correct answer. Now the same sign, arrow sign, but in circle. So if there is a blue sign in a circle, it means it is mandatory. We have done it before. That was a speed sign, 30 kilometer mandatory. Now it is a arrow sign. So it is a mandatory direction. It indicates the mandatory direction on a road with one or more lanes. That's the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Can you make a U-turn in a place where overtaking is prohibited? Yes, except between sunset and sunrise because visibility decreases. No, unless the change of direction is expressly authorized. Yes, when traffic in the opposite direction allows it. If overtaking is prohibited, the U-turn is also prohibited unless the change of direction is expressly authorized. B answer is the correct answer. To enter a highway, at what speed should you travel? At the maximum speed allowed on the highway, always very slowly to enter safely, at the appropriate speed that allows you to join safely. C answer is the correct answer, at the appropriate speed that allows you to join safely. On this urban road where there are two lanes for the opposite direction and one lane for your direction, what will be the maximum speed at which you can drive the blue vehicle? As we have done before, that if you are driving in urban roads and you have one lane for your own direction, the maximum speed limit allowed for you is 30 km per hour. So here also you have only one lane for your own direction. So the answer A is the correct answer, 30 km per hour. That's the end of part 4. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Thank you very much.